establishing the strong relationship with the suppliers sort of came about quite naturally for us, particularly when we were very, very small, when we first started out as a brand, because you have to create strong relationships in order to move forward. So actually the support of our supply chain, asking for small runs of things and developing really sort of tricky and innovative fabrics only comes when you have that strengthened relationship, because it's difficult for them and it's difficult for the brand. So actually it sort of came quite naturally along the way, and we don't jump ship often, we don't change our suppliers. So we do, we have a huge amount of trust with our suppliers. And I think, my previous history before Finisterre was working in fast fashion, and it was very normal to work through suppliers as sort of middlemen, I guess, agents. And you can really sort of lose control and lose connection with who you're working with. We work really closely with our supply chain to the point that they are absolutely part of our product team. And I think that's a really different mindset shift to how I've worked before, and it's absolutely vital in getting the best products and understanding each other and moving forwards. At the beginning, our challenges were really finding the right suppliers to come on this journey with us. So actually we knew that we wanted to create the best possible product, very much sort of textile first. So we were very specific about how we wanted our product to be made. And actually not all suppliers want to work with you in that way. They just, they want to do the sourcing for you. So actually finding the right suppliers really is key, I think, to Finisterre's growth. So we made it really difficult for ourselves, because the minimums that you have to buy on fabrics for a small brand were more expensive, longer lead times. So it was really difficult in the early days. It was very expensive and very complicated. I think the good news for us as a brand is that whilst a lot of brands are now having to factor in sustainability into their value chains, actually we did all that at the beginning. So we're sort of reaping the benefits of the price has gone down for sustainable textiles, which is fantastic. And our sort of numbers are going up. So, I think that's probably been one of our biggest challenges. But it's a fairly good situation now. But one thing I would say is I don't think the suppliers and the mills get enough recognition actually for how much the industry is moving and has moved in the last decade on sustainable sourcing. They're the experts, and actually, from a greenwashing point of view, you'd think it was all being done in marketing departments, but actually the supply chain are the real heroes. Got a massive task ahead of us, to meet the targets, climate change objectives and biodiversity. And there's a huge uphill struggle to come. And I think if we spend too much time as businesses sort of squabbling over intellectual property and innovation, rather than just sharing our learns, our challenges and our resources, we can do this. And I think for me, that is the B Corp approach, and that's what really excites me and excites Finisterre about being part of the B Corp community, is that let's do this together.